We talked about last time the fact that for the intro, which is actually the hardest part of the song, these notes that have the stem going down will be played by the thumb of the left hand, and they will coincide with the top note of the chord that you're going to be playing with the left hand, right? So the very first chord here, A minor in first inversion. Here's A minor in root position. Here's A minor in first inversion. So this note right here, A, happens to be the very first note of the song there, right? The one that is in parentheses and has like the stem going down. So when you're playing with hands together, the left hand will play, and then the right hand is going to play the next note, the C. So A minor in first inversion. From here, the right hand is going to go to E in root position. Then the left hand is going to go to C in first inversion. So E is already down here. We need a C when we need a G. So this is C in first inversion. And then we go to D in root position. F in second inversion. The next two chords, if you don't have anything marked there, mark that both of them are going to be first inversion. So G with the B on the bottom, and A minor with the C on the bottom. Now check it out. This might be helpful if you want to. These, you could circle some things here to remind you of little tricks of pattern. So for instance, the right hand, the first three notes that the right hand is playing, those first three notes are the exact same notes in the same order of that A in first inversion. So you could like circle these three if that's helpful. Then on the E, it's not quite that situation, but the E in root position, the top of the chord is the B and the bottom of the chord is the E. So you are playing the top and the bottom of what the left hand is playing. You're just skipping the G sharp in the middle. The C, the next chord, the C in first inversion, you could circle these three notes to remind you that those are the exact same notes that you're playing on the left hand in the same order, but descending instead of ascending, right? On the D chord, the notes on the right hand are also just the root and the three of the D chord, but we're not playing the same things there, right? Not as obviously as these two guys. This note right here, this E, is the odd one out. Is the only note that does not belong to the chord where it's at for the entire line. The rest of the line is like every note that you're playing on the right hand belongs to the chords you're playing on the left hand. And maybe that will be helpful. So check it out. Let's try putting that into practice. Here's A minor in first inversion, followed by the next three notes of the right hand, which will be the same as the left hand, but one at a time ascending. And then we go to E major on the left, and the right hand plays the top note of that chord, B. Then the right hand goes down to the E, left hand uses the thumb to play that B. Then from here, the left hand is going to go to C in first inversion, and the right hand as well, and is going to spell out that chord but descending. Then we go to D major, and the right hand plays the middle note of D, followed by the root. The Then the left hand plays that A with the left hand with the thumb. Right hand goes back to F sharp. Now right hand is about to play the odd man out there, that E with the left hand playing an F in second inversion. Followed by C. Left hand, the thumb, it has that A. Back to C. Now left hand it goes to G in first inversion, the right hand has a D. Then the thumb of the left hand plays that A, and the right hand plays an F and an E. Let's try to do this sort of a tempo, but very slowly. 3 and 4 and Alright, take a few minutes. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to just loop this to get it a little bit a tempo. And raise your hand if you need any help.